to 3, let them be. Here's a young variety. And here's
In this video right here, I'm going to be testing out the brand new PS5 HD camera with the dual cameras inside of it. So this camera right here is what I'm going to be testing. You're going to be able to making it really minimalistic when you mount it on your TV, for example, or just on the table, you know, just your TV. You can also place it on the table or on the TV stand and just have it, you know, point upwards or directly at you, depending on how you want to, you know, have it. But just make sure that you have good lighting. Good lighting is the most important thing with any kind of camera you use whatsoever. It doesn't matter if it's a $5,000 camera or a $100 camera. As long as you have good lighting, you'll, you know, do pretty okay with it. So let's go ahead and set up the camera right quickly, and then we're also going to check out the quality of the camera while doing that. Before you begin trying to set up your HD camera, you know, so you can use it, for example, in a live stream, you want to make sure that it's connected to your PlayStation. So that's number one, and it's obviously the most important part. It connects via a USB 3.0 cable, so only one connection. So you connect it directly to the console, and you're good. So once you do that, you go and you turn on your PlayStation, or if you're already turned on, you go to your settings at the top right corner right there. You go all the way down and you look for accessories. So we want to calibrate one accessory and then test out and see how the quality of the camera looks. So I'm going to go all the way down to my camera right there, and I'm going to go to adjust HD camera. So adjust HD camera is what you want to do, and once you have that adjusted, it's going to, you know, give you a bunch of information and tell you that on the next screen, 3 pictures of you will be taken. It's basically going to use those 3 pictures to calibrate your camera, your HD camera, so it can work with, you know, all the things you want it to do online. As you can see right now on the screen, I've got my other camera, which is my HD camera, my PS5 HD camera on. So I've got some lighting going on right now, so I've got some pretty good lighting, and it's not too bad, so you know, it makes the camera better. So that's the thing with lighting. Lighting makes your camera setups better. That's a fact right there. The quality isn't too bad, at least not in my opinion. I think it's alright if you're not looking to spend, you know, $700 on a mirrorless camera, for example. One of those high quality, you know, those aren't even the top ones. Those are just entry levels. You have to spend about $700 and then get like a lens, you know, all those different things. But with this, it's completely different. This is completely, you just have to plug it into the PlayStation 5 and you're good to go. So I'll do another video on how to live stream directly with no capture cards, just using the camera and, you know, the Pulse 3D headset. That's all you'll need, but I'll do a video on that next. Before we round up with this one, let's calibrate this camera, and all we have to do is put our face in that square. There's going to be 3 squares that's going to pop up on the screen, so we have to basically put our face in each one so the camera recognizes us. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so it's completed. It says your HD camera is adjusted, which is exactly what we want, so that's all you have to do to calibrate it. So that's nothing crazy, but like I said, it's pretty easy, quick. That's all I've got for you guys in this one right here. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I would like to know what you guys think about the HD camera, and if you're going to be getting it, or if you're going to be streaming at all. I would like to know down in the comment section, so let me know, man. I'm going to do another video, you know, showing you guys how to live stream directly without using any capture cards, any, you know, external mics, whatever, just using the Pulse 3D headset and using the camera. That's it. Those 2 things are mandatory or important. You can always use different headphones and different, you know, mic, but if you have the Pulse 3D headset, then it just works, you know, perfectly with the whole system. So I'll show you guys how to do that in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, I want to see some more like it, make sure to check out the video on the screen right now, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. It's Midas, and I am out, y'all.
When Sony finally unveiled the PlayStation 5 console design during that Future of Gaming livestream, they also showcased a range of new accessories that will be available on day one, like a new remote, a charging stand, an HD camera, but also a 3D wireless headset. And now that we have the console and these accessories, it's time to box them, review them, and find out, are they worth it? Let's start with the DualSense charging station. In the box, you'll find your standard documentation, the power brick, your typical figure 8 power cable that we've seen plenty of times for PlayStation products, and finally the charging stand itself. Right off the bat, the build quality is solid, and this is quite honestly the nicest charging stand I've ever seen. And I pretty much always buy some sort of docking or charging station for my controllers. I always use them every generation, and this is by far the nicest one. The power cable will plug in underneath and towards the back, giving you an easy opportunity to place this in a more discreet manner that hides the running wire, which is what you'll probably want to do for your setup. It looks best that way when you can not only find a convenient location, but an aesthetically pleasing one too, if you care about this sort of thing. I'm really liking my placement, propping it right between my PS5 and PS3. I've set rather close to my TV, so it's not a huge pain to reach over and grab a DualSense. Now, as I just mentioned, I always love using these things. They're extremely convenient, and they eliminate the need to use wired charging, which can lock up a USB port on your console, which arguably for PS5 is a bigger deal than what we normally see. Depends on how engaged of a consumer you are.
In this video right here, to check out the quality of the camera while doing that. Pictures to calibrate your camera, your HD camera, so it can work with, all the things you wanted to do online. As you can see right now on the screen, I've got my other camera, which is my HD camera, my PS5 HD camera on. So I've got some lighting going on right now. And I think it's all right, about $700, and then get like a lens, all those different things. But with this, it's completely different. This is completely, you just have to plug it into the PlayStation 5 and you're good to go. So I'll do another video on how to live stream directly. Before we round up with this one, let's calibrate this camera. So it's completed. It says your HD camera is adjusted. And I would like to know what you guys think about the HD camera, if you're going to be getting it, or if you're going to be streaming at all. I would like to know down in the comment section. So let me know, man. I'm going to do another video, showing you guys how to live stream directly without using any capture cards, any, external mics, whatever. Just using the Pulse 3D headset and using the camera. That's it. Those two things are mandatory, so important. You can always use different headphones and different, mic, but if you have the Pulse 3D headset, then it just
options. So then you can click display camera right here. You can display chat, display activity, and overlay information to the camera. Right here you can search your show and you can go live. And you hit that right there and let go of options menu. And this is where you can change to Twitch if you want to. And then